Hi, Andrew Bell with you here once again. Exciting day today. I'm coming to you from the Gold Coast Convention Centre where about 2,200 Ray-wide officers from around the world are gathered together for our annual conference. This is such a significant date, such an important occasion for our group. And today we are really blessed to have Lachlan Murdoch fly all the way from New York to be addressing the entire gathering. But I took a moment to grab him as well, have a little bit of a chat on a more private basis, and I'd like to share that with you. Very lucky today to have Lachlan Murdoch with us. Of course, Lachlan's just been recently elevated to co-chairman of News Corp. I mean, that's one of the greatest corporations in the world and great responsibility. So we're very, very pleased and blessed to have you here today. I thought I might first just touch on what you see happening with News Corp. Of course, the Foundations was here in Australia originally, but now become a global company. Where do you see the future of News Corp moving forward?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me here today. It's great to catch up and have a chat. The media environment is changing incredibly rapidly and dramatically. And so what we did about 2 years ago, we split our company into two. We took the traditional News Corp, which is primarily focused on the print businesses, although in Australia we have Foxtel and Fox Sports, and then we split off the film and television business in 21st Century Fox. And what this has allowed us to do is really focus each of the management teams and the creative teams on their own businesses to really drive and lead through the change that we're seeing all around us.
Yeah. And of course, we've been going through some pretty difficult times on the global scene. To Australia, the American market and the Chinese market are both very important. How do you see the American market now?
The American market's very strong for us. I'd say we're less positive on Europe. Europe is mixed. Australia goes through its ups and downs, but America is very strong, and I think the American economy has an incredible ability to adapt, which we're seeing today.
And China, very close to, of course, Australia's heart, and more so even for us here in southeast Queensland.
Well, I think Australia and all of us, we need to do more to engage with China. I mean, clearly they're an incredibly important trade partner, and while America historically has been key to our success, clearly China will become even more dominant in terms of our economy and our need to engage with them. Yeah, and we need to do that in sort of every facet of our country and of our businesses.
Yeah, I find they integrate very, very well with us. And last year we sold about 330 properties to Chinese, and they've all been great contributors to the economy. They're not takers, they're really givers.
Well, the Chinese are incredible entrepreneurs, and to see them invest in Australia, invest in America and around the world, I think is very important and great to see. From a media point of view, we used to be much stronger in China, but we focused our attentions in Asia, elsewhere, whether it's in India and places like that.
Of course, News Corp and ourselves in the real estate industry have some common interest, and that is promoting properties. So we can give our clients the very best results possible. And you've got a foot in both camp, the digital world with REA, and of course in print media. And there was a few people suggesting that it was the end of print media with the rise of digital. How do you see the balance between the two?
Yeah, I don't think it's the end of print media at all. I think print media is actually remains a very important, in fact, a critical part of the mix. Having said that, digital is important as well, and certainly, from a personal point of view, I know, sort of being in and out of the market for real estate myself, the times you can see something, and whether it's the Gold Coast Bulletin or the Courier Mail, and your eye comes to a property that you're interested in, or whether you're actively searching and going online to find that property. So both play important roles and have a real importance in the market.
Yeah, actually, we've seen sort of a return of print media to a certain degree. Just a fortnight ago, we had a property in Rivage Royale where we had 14 inspections over the weekend, and 13 of them came from people who said they saw it advertised in the Gold Coast Bulletin. And so there is a real balance. We get a lot of inquiry of digital, but they both have a place in promotion.
Absolutely, and print as a medium to really drive real estate and where real estate purchasers come to view properties will remain strong for a long time to come.
Good to hear. Last question I'd have. 2018 Commonwealth Games. Now, I know it's kind of peculiar to be asking you a question of what sort of impact that might have on the Gold Coast, but do you have any sort of opinion? Do you see a sporting event such as that being beneficial?
I'm biased because I'm a huge supporter and fan of the Gold Coast. I think it's a tremendous market. It's one of the great jewels of Australia, and I think having the focus of the Commonwealth Games here will only sort of drive international attention to the Gold Coast, will drive the economy, and I'm certainly, for one, very excited for it.
That's fantastic. Look, I don't want to take any more of your time. I really appreciate you taking time out today.
Great. Well, thank you very much for having me. Again. Terrific. All right.
Okay, thanks.
Take care.
Well, that was a great thrill, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really pleased to be able to present to you Lachlan today in such a private discussion. Now, as we did touch on, the real estate market is really, really strong here on the Gold Coast at present. We've seen so many examples that lots of our properties are selling prior to auction through really strong competitive bidding. And the key to that has been the promotion of the properties, both digitally and through the print media. So let's not miss the opportunities of taking the Gold Coast to a whole new level. I think it's well and truly deserving. That's it for this fortnight. I look forward to see you in another 2 weeks. Bye for now.